What's up guys, welcome to today's video. Today we are talking Seiko Sumo. This variation of the Seiko Sumo is going to be the SPB103J, and it is the green version of the Seiko Sumo. This is the more updated version with the 4R35 movement. And it's been amazing for the first week that I've had it. So this is the green variation of the watch with the 4R35 movement, and it is a great movement. It's been keeping around 30 seconds fast on time pretty much the whole week I've had it. Over the whole week, it's only been about a minute and a half ahead before I pulled out the crown and I hacked it. Yes, this watch does hacking, which most of the Seiko automatics do, and I hacked the movement, just waited for the minute and a half to come by, pushed it back in, and I was away. So I would prefer my watch to be running fast because automatics will never be dead on accurate, but they do have that sweet ticking sound. Starting with case diameter, thickness, weight, all of that. It is going to be a 45mm in diameter watch, which that is a decently big watch. There are definitely much bigger watches out there, and the thickness is coming in at 12.9mm. Now, the thickness on this watch isn't anything crazy. The Monster is probably a bit thicker than that, and there are definitely a lot more watches out there that are way thicker than that. This watch is made in Japan, so it is one of their Japanese kind of watches that are all kind of handcrafted and put together and made with precision and love and detail, and always perfectly aligned, running perfectly. Their water seals are always spot on, no issues. But to say that any watch that doesn't come out of Japan is still amazing from Seiko. They always make great stuff, and they always have their watches up to a certain standard, and even if they're not, they will happily replace it or repair it for you because Seiko is amazing, and they're definitely in the game of watches to make watches. This watch does have a screw down crown and a 120 click unidirectional bezel. If you want to hear that, just listen to this. It is probably the second or the best bezel I have in my collection. Listen to this. Like, I don't know, just the audio of it doesn't do any justice. Actually holding it and spinning that bezel and having those guards on the side really just signifies the I'm holding a Seiko Sumo. It's an amazing watch, and the bezel is the best part of it just because of how smooth and tactile it is, and I'm in love with this bezel because it is just absolute perfection. It is a 200-meter diver watch, so it is spec'd to go down 200 meters while diving. It does have sapphire glass on it, which is something that I liked, but it isn't a ceramic bezel, so it isn't going to be a sapphire and ceramic. It's just going to be a sapphire piece of glass in the watch, which is nice. Now, the Lume bright on this watch, if you're not sure what Lume bright is, the Lume, the glowing thing on your watch at nighttime, that's called Lume, and Seiko uses their own brand called Lume bright. And in my opinion, I don't want to hear people arguing about it, but Lume bright is the best lume possible on a watch. It is gorgeous, it is bright, it lasts ages, it always looks good, it's always the perfect color for that watch, and I swear it is just perfect on every single Seiko watch. I know you're probably gonna start, Seiko fanboying me, but I am a Seiko fanboy. Seiko is definitely a great company, and they're definitely making really good stuff in the dive section of their watches. Now, the clasp on this watch is a very small clasp. It does cut down the size when you compare it to like a Seiko Turtle. This is the SPB103J Turtle, the blue one that I have. Love this watch, amazing watch. But when you compare the two clasps, you can definitely see the size difference in them. But I much prefer the smaller clasp. It feels a lot nicer on my wrist. It definitely feels a lot of a better size. compared to their bigger clasps that they have. So yes, when you see it on my wrist, it's definitely a lot smaller compared to the other ones that they have. It looks great. Definitely going to be the watch I'm wearing for a really long time now. That is going to be it for today's video. Just a really quick rundown and review of the Seiko Sumo. And if you did like this review, make sure you guys do hit like. Please make sure you subscribe as well. I just hit 70 subscribers. Let's go. Let's see if we can hit triple digits by the end of this year. I want to have 100 subscribers. That'd be awesome. That's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for coming out and checking out this Seiko Sumo video. Make sure you do like, subscribe, share, comment, all that beautiful good stuff. And I will catch you guys next video.
Fly with the stars.